Hello everyone and welcome back to NeoBurgh, the modern playthrough that we're going through on Transport Fever 2. I'm going to just run straight into this one, and what I've been thinking about between episodes is where we discussed last episode bringing logs down here and then using the train to take these back. The problem with that is that it's a very roundabout line to get to here, and to be honest with you, it'd probably be better if we just did a road line down to this point and still use the trucks to bring that through, but bring it at this point. So I'm just going to crack on and do that. First things we want to do is delete this back down. So this will just be a road through here that just connects up these two areas, and then we'll do this road into here. That'll connect there, that connects back, this still connects to there, everything's fine. We just need to do a road down. We might as well go past this on the way, so we'll probably be deleting out this bit, putting in a road here, something along the lines of this. Considering we're doing a road line through, we probably want it to be at least a medium country road so that it can take some sort of speed through the area, or go at some sort of speed through the area. What I might do is connect this up via a road here, and then if that connects in, that's absolutely fine. So we're just going to need a little stop here, something like this, and that can go into that road. We can do connection out this way, which connects in there, and then that would act as a stop there. We would want them to fill up on logs down here. We'd want them to drop off said logs, and then they'll just go back. So that will be a line here. We need a road vehicle that can do that. So we'll just put those ones on there. And then the boat will need to take back logs as well. I feel like maybe we shouldn't have this fill up on the other end, now that it's taking stuff from both directions. And then that way, hopefully... I don't know why it's done this little bridge here. It's so silly. So if we were literally just to... We could literally just drop them off there. We don't need to go all the way back. We can just put in a boat, a harbour here, So that could look something like this. And then we can do a road connection here. That just connects these two areas. We could even do an exit on this end if it'll allow it. Yes. Nice. So we can do upgrade this road through, and then it'll be a fairly decent speed, although it's too close here. That's interesting, considering it wasn't just connected up in the first place. We could move that stop this side now. Although, to be fair, we need them to pick up planks, which they could do here, to be fair. Something like this, with an exit there that goes into this one. If the slope allows it. Put cargo either end because we don't want to lose any of these. And then we can move this to here, pick up here, go to there, not do that. And then it would be going up to the tools factory here, where it will just be dropping off, to be honest, actually. So that'll be filling up on logs, dropping those logs off, going around the corner, picking up planks, dropping those planks off. And to be honest with you, it'd be really nice if we could do a more direct route. But I don't think it really warrants it just for this. Just for this route. If it was maybe a few different lines, then maybe. But because it's just this one line that we haven't even named yet, cargo road to logs and planks. Number something near. This is still Knaresborough. So how many of those are there? There's one. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there's only one. It's number 2. There we go. That needs to be a brown colour. These need to be a brown colour. And then we can see how those do. Might be nice to have these go out this way. Not that it'll make much difference really. And then what we'll do is we'll have this one after here drop off down here. So we're not dropping off logs here, but we are picking them up here, and then we're dropping off those logs there. I actually got these the wrong way around, but hey ho. Grain. I mean, it should be food, grain, and logs, because we're trying to do it alphabetically. And it can stay as it is. It should just make a bit more money because it'll be picking up logs as well as food. And then we've got this over here that we need to sort out. But first off, let's put in a stop on this end. We'll hit play so that things can continue through. Put in a stop there, a stop there. If we just bring the tools over to this point, then it will be distributed out between... Oh, hang on, there isn't really a road through this way. Maybe that needs to change. There we go. We'll upgrade this bit so that the road down to Tolaw is higher speed, but it might also be worthwhile having something that comes through here, just because then it'll be a quicker route through from Middlesbrough to Tolaw. If we connected it in there, then it would be a quicker route through down to here as well. So if we just put in a stop here, then we will have vehicles from here filling up on tools, coming down to here and dropping it off those tools. So this is cargo, road, tools, number something. I don't know how many we've got actually, we've got quite a few, and it's over by Tolaw. How many of those are there? 10, so this is number 11. Unless of course there's another one that's not there. No. 11. Is that the right shade? It looks like it is. Yeah, I think so. Right. Vehicles. I have some down here. Yes, we do. Just pop these on there because it's quite a long line. You never know, it might actually be quite demanding. So if we allow this line to potentially fill up here on tools, do these want tools? These want tools, don't they? Yeah, we need to allow it to go through this one on the way back. There we go. So that line will now be making more money because it will be picking up tools from here and taking them through, potentially going to West Ham and what have you. Right. Down here, I feel like we're going to have to change things up a little bit, but to be fair, it might not be too bad to do so because this is a little bit terrible. So if I just delete these back and then push them back to the stop. So we don't want them coming down this way, and we don't want them coming down this way either. We don't want them going that way. So we'll just delete them back to that point. That's fine. And then we'll have just a couple of two-stop simple things going up this way. So this should be fine here. Yeah, that's fine. And then that connects there. And then we can do a simple thing going back this way. So we effectively want a two-stop going back this way. And then if we put, I mean, considering that's two stops here, we want some decent capacity terminals, so we'll put some of these in. I feel like maybe that one will be a little bit too much there. And then we'll do roads between. All I want to do is put in a thing either side. We'll flow that in there, and then we'll try and do a flowy thing here. We're going to have to connect these bits up and down here so we remove this road. In fact, we can remove this bit as well. So what we will need is for trains coming out this way to go off in this direction, like so. And then for them coming back, we're actually going to need them to go past here and come through this way. Something like this. So where's the main one coming through? There. a road there. In fact, what happens if we just do that? Works quite well actually, because this bit is where the speed would need to be. We can then do a split and a merge. Have those go down that way. And then this way we have capacity for 2 trains to come through and hopefully fill up, but you never know. We could actually remove this a little bit so that this one connects in there, and then this comes through to there. How high would it need to be in order for it to be a bridge across? Probably wouldn't need to be too much higher, I wouldn't imagine. Maybe like this. And then we could... Oh, hang on, what am I doing? We don't even need to do that. We can have that connect in there. And then we can actually move this bit. We want this to come out pretty much straight from that angle. And then that goes in there. That connects in like so. I have a nice flowing road here. And then what happens here? That's a very good question. Because we would kind of need it to go straight out from there. Probably raise up. Oh, it at least needs to go over the... Yeah, something like that. This would need to come through this way. There we go. That connects to both of these. So we need to alter this slightly. So after this one goes here, then here, and then it goes back to the Ilkeston transfer. So here it will use number 1. Yep, that's correct. And then it can use number 2. Over here it will use number, 2. No, number 1 even. And then number 2. And then it just literally goes back. So it's literally just doing exactly the same as it was before, except now it's pulling in 3 quarries. Which actually, how many? Ilkeston, Horsham. So we got those two hooked up. Littlehampton, yeah, we got Littlehampton hooked up. Loughton, Coulsdon, Kesgrave, so all of those are hooked up. And then, no way. Shildon, another one on the river. Oh my gosh, we're going to need to expand this harbour. Because we want to do a line up to that, almost definitely. In fact, bin this lot off. I'm going to put that in right now. Yes, please. With a cherry on top. In fact, it's probably better to have a decent road going through. So if we delete this little bit out, have a decent road going through, he says. Because that'll go up to Tring here, which we haven't actually connected anything up to yet. But that would be a really good connection for Shildon to Tring. And then we could literally have this connection. If we upgrade... Oh, it's already a fast connection through. Just connect it up there. And then we can upgrade this one. And then that should connect there. Boom, it does. So we just need to improve this one, which means we might need to expand here. The difference between now and before is we actually have the money to do this. So we can do a relatively nice job. Or at least compared to before, that is. There we go. Oh yeah. That's more like it. Bring back some of this shore. It's a shame that we can't place the rocks down. Although, mixed rocks. Oh, I am complete. Ah, I didn't know that we could place rocks. What am I missing? Jeez. I just want this to smooth to that level that it will use that terrain automatically. Even if it means that we have to bring this up a little bit. I don't know why this isn't. Maybe it's further back that we need to try and bring it down. To be fair, that looks a bit much. Can I just paint that? What terrain type is... What is this? How do we tell what this is? The annoying thing is there isn't an undo. So I think I might just leave it like that. We put some stones in. It looks prettier than it was before. Look, I've gone and done all that, and then I bet I don't have the right We're not going to have enough space to put in some stops. Some additional landings. Yeah. Ah, whoops. There we go. Pop that in. Dock outside of navigable water. Oh, no. It's really not, though. How about now? There we go. Alright, so if we use the smooth tool around here. There we go. That'll have to do. Right, so we're putting in a line from here. So this would be at, say, number 1, which is fine by me. In fact, use number 3 and use number 4 as an overflow. That looks weird. Anyway, we're literally just going to take it up here, and then it's going to just drop off stone and pick up bricks, and that's all it has to do, really. Like, nothing too special. We might even want it to drop off over here. So if it could drop off its bricks at both stops, that'd be fab. Let's get some trains on that bad boy. I can't believe it's put one right on the river. That's perfect. What size do we want? Probably like one of these, maybe 2 of them. In fact, let's just go with 1 for now. I can't believe it's putting another one right next to the river. That's great, because we're already set up for it. Oh, what's happening? Oh, right. Yeah. Right, so we need signals. We might have to turn one of these around. Where's this one trying to go to? Ilkeston here. Okay, so that one's going through. This one's trying to go to Ilkeston. Oh, there again. This one is trying to go to here. Ah, this one's the problem. Turn it around. There we go. It'll be fine. Just let it run through. That'll be beautiful. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the life out of me. That was a very loud screeching noise. Thanks for that, game. Right. Hey, we got our boxcar going through. Nice. So yeah, this will now be picking up from the other stop as well. There's going to be plenty of stone coming through, so that will be working really well. And yeah, that I can't believe that we got another bricks factory right on the river. Like we're totally set up to make full use of that, so we definitely are going to. Cargo, ooh, cargo, water, stone and brick. Number 4? 5? 5? I think it's 5. This is at Littlehampton. Right. Okay. Oh no, it's actually number 1? I wasn't expecting that. Let's make it number 1. And then these are also at Littlehampton. Water, stone and brick. Ah, bricks. I didn't put an S on the end. There we go. Make this one Littlehampton as well. Boom. There we go. Alright. Very nice. We could make more use out of these ports, so I think we should, now that we've got more space. So use number 1 and number 5 for that one. This one, it's literally just tools, isn't it? So this one, go to there, number 2, and then we can reuse these, that's absolutely fine. Cool. Right. What was that? What is this line? So use number 7 and go to number 6 if you need to, and you... Oh, don't know what just happened there. It almost looks like they were merged. Not seen that before. So use number 6 if you have to. Number 1? No, you're on number 8. Hold on, I think I've got the wrong... This one. Yeah, that's the one. Number 8 and number 6. There we go. Boom. Nice. So that's all set up. We've got some additional space there to utilize, which is nice. And now, hopefully, we will start to see this getting some use. I am shocked that it's put another one right next to the harbour, right next to the river. But hey, I guess it works, and I'm not complaining because it means that we can actually make more use out of this stone line. So yeah, I think what we're going to need to do, because how many vehicles are on this? 11 trains with a capacity of 1,300. If we were to use the other trains, the longer BR trains, we'd probably need only about 4 to do a similar sort of cargo amount, or at least upper capacity. I don't know whether the rate would be at that level, but it would be quite high because they can take quite a lot of stuff. In fact, they'd probably take almost one of these in one of their gondola trucks. And it's coping with these really well just via one train. Oh, that's a little bit annoying, like 98%. But other than that, it's all going through really well. In fact, we need to alter that. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. This is going really well. We're making a lot of money. And yeah, I'm quite happy with how things are going. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you have, then let me know with your thumbs. If you haven't, let me know with your thumbs. If your thumbs don't cut it, then let me know with a comment. Oh, I haven't named this. Sorry, Cargo Road road, logs, number something. What line number is that? Line number 2. Ah. Although I feel like number 1 was this one over here. We haven't updated. Oh, we have updated it. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, things are going really well. I'm really happy with it. We've changed this up, and to be fair, I kind of prefer it this way because even though it's not necessarily that high a speed, it is right after they come out of a station when it's slow. So they're not going to be at 186 miles an hour coming out of a station. They're going to be, at like 118, maybe down here. Well, not down there. They're more like be at like 40, 50 mile an hour tops. So it's not that bad to have some slow speeds after the station. It's more long straights here that we need to ensure that they're going high speeds. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a good goodbye.